All right, kindergartners, time for more subtraction. This time we're going to add some numbers. I know I had to add numbers yesterday, but you're so smart, you can do it. Alex picked 7 apples. Some apples are red and some are yellow. Alex wants to put the red apples in one basket and the yellow in the other. How many red apples and how many yellow apples can there be? Use counters to show the red and yellow apples, and then write the numbers to tell how many of each. Draw pictures to show your answers. So we're going to make sure we look up here in the problem to help us solve it. First of all, how many were there in all? Let's go ahead and circle it. There are 7 apples in all. We're going to draw 7 apples all together, but we're going to put some in the red basket, some in the yellow basket. So let's get started. You can do the same as me, or you can do something different if you'd like. I'm going to go ahead and put 7. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to stop there, and now I'm going to keep counting and add the rest of them to the yellow basket. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Now, the way that this is doing it is it's showing you that we could start with a group of 7 and we could take it apart to make 2 equal groups. That's just like subtraction. I'm taking some away and putting them in one pile and putting others in the other pile. That's subtraction. So let's count how many red ones we have. 1, 2, 3. Do you know that subtraction is very, very close and similar to addition? 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow ones. And I'm going to show you how that is right now. If I have, I'm going to write down here, if I have 3 plus, I'm going to go back to addition. I'm going to show you how close they are. 4 equals, what does it equal? Does anyone know? I think by now you know it's 7. But watch this. Subtraction is very, very similar with the same numbers. It's actually called a fact family. If I start with 7 and I take away my yellow ones, so I'm going to take away 4 of them, how many are left as red ones? 3. Whoops, I forgot my equal sign. 3 are left. So look at that. It's the same numbers. They're just put together a little bit differently. In one, we put them together, and in one, we take them apart. Good work, kindergartners. Let's go ahead and listen to the video now.
What does the picture show?
My blue light on my
7
glasses
apples.
just drives me
Are the
crazy.
apples taken
I need
apart
my glasses
or
to see.
in one whole group?
What does the picture show?
They are in one whole group. Separate
7
means to
apples.
take apart,
Are the apples
not
taken
to put
apart
together.
or in
When you
one
take
whole
apart a
group?
number,
They're in
you
one big
separate it
group.
into parts.
They are in one whole group.
What has
Separate
happened
means
in the
to take
picture?
apart, not to put together.
You know that.
When you take apart
There
a
are
number,
dotted
you
lines around
separate it
some of the
into
apples.
parts.
The group of apples has been taken apart. How many parts are
Separated
there?
it
in the
into 2
picture?
parts.
There are 2 parts. Are there still 7
There
apples
are
in all?
dotted lines around some of the apples. The group of apples has been taken
Yes,
apart.
there are still
How
7
many
apples in
parts
all.
are there?
What does the 2
There are 2
represent?
parts. There's a part
There
over
are
here and
2
over
parts.
here.
The
Are there
2
still
represents
7
the group
apples
of
in
2
all?
apples
There's
that are
still
taken
7.
apart.
We can see all
What
7
does the
of them.
5 represent?
Yes, there are still 7 apples in all. What does the 2
The 5
represent?
represents the group of 5
The
apples
apples
that
over
are taken
here.
apart.
The 2 represents the group of 2 apples that
So,
are taken
7
apart.
apples can be taken
What
apart
does the
into 2
5
parts of
represent?
2
And the
and
5 are the
5.
group of apples over here.
How else could you take apart the 7 apples into
The
2
5
separate
represents
groups?
the group of 5 apples that are taken apart.
You could have the
So,
2 parts
7
1
apples can
and
be taken
6.
apart into
You could
2
also have the
parts
2
of
parts
2
3
and
and
5.
4.
Nice work.
So we can
How
break
else could you
apart
take
but
apart the
7.
7 apples into 2 separate groups?
We did it in 3 and 4 in our apples, didn't we?
You could have the 2 parts 1 and 6.
1 and 6
You could also
works.
have the 2 parts 3 and 4.
That's what we did.
Nice work.
All right, let's do some practice. Turn your page. I'm going to grab my pencil. Make sure you have your pencil. All right, we're going to listen to the directions and we're going to take apart these groups. This group is already taken apart for us. We can see that. It's taken apart into this side and this side. And we started with 5 altogether. So let's count the pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of like when we did addition, isn't it? That's because addition and subtraction, they're kind of related. And this group over here is 1. So we could say 5 take away 1 equals 4, or we could say 4 plus 1 equals 5. All right, down here the next one, down here it says, take apart the group of peaches. Then have them draw a circle around the parts they made. Then write the number to name the part. So you can take this apart any way you want. I think I'll do 2 over here. So I'm going to draw a circle around these 2. And then I'm going to draw a circle around these 4. Whoa, that is a crazy looking circle. Right here, I'm going to write my 2. Over here, I'm going to write my 4. Good work, kindergartners. All right, let's go to the next page. I'm going to help you a little bit on this page, but then I'm going to leave you to do the rest of it on your own because I think you can do it. I'm going to grab my pencil. Actually, I don't even need my pencil because you're going to take apart 4. You get to divide it wherever you want. And I would suggest if you could make a circle, you can make a circle, or you can even just put a line right between it. You could put a 2 here and a 2 here if you want to divide it there. You can divide it wherever you want, though. You could divide it here. You write your 2 numbers, divide it, write your 2 numbers, take it apart, write your 2 numbers. Good work. Make sure you have a helper check it. We're getting ready for that next math test, and most of you did really, really good on the addition one. You guys are doing great. All right, now this one is the same thing, but it's called independent practice. So I'm going to give you a little bit of directions, but have someone help you and have someone check it. You're going to do the exact same as you did on the first page. Draw a line somewhere here to take apart 6, take apart 2. Then this one says take apart 5. Do you see the 5 right here? You draw 5 something and take it apart to make 2 groups. Good work. This last one says higher order thinking. That means you have to really use your thinking cap. Have students draw counters